I asked AI to help me plan my week, and then I ignored half of what it gave me. And honestly, that's exactly how you're supposed to use ChatGPT. In today's episode, we're talking about how working moms can use ChatGPT for work and home without overthinking it, without trying to do it all right, and without turning one more tool into one more thing to manage. Welcome to AI for Working Moms, the podcast that helps you confidently use AI to enhance your life. This show is for working moms who want to excel professionally while still being present at home without burnout or overwhelm. We'll talk about simple, practical ways to use AI to save time, reduce stress, and support the life you're building. Because it's not just about technology, it's about trust. Let's create work-life harmony together. Let's normalize something immediately. If you've ever opened ChatGPT, stared at the screen, and thought, okay, now what? You are not alone. Most people don't struggle with ChatGPT because it's complicated. They struggle because they think they're supposed to be good at it. They think there's a right prompt. There's a wrong way to ask. Everyone else somehow knows what to do. And that pressure alone is enough to make you close the app and go back to doing everything the hard way. This applies to Claude. This applies to Perplexity. This applies to Gemini. This applies to Copilot, all the things. That's why there's just so much training around it right now. People just are thinking incorrectly about how to use the tool. And it's just getting you back on track and setting you down the right path to be successful using AI. So here's the truth about it all. ChatGPT is not a test. It's not judging you, and it does not need you to be impressive. It just needs you to be honest. I see this all the time with working moms. Incredibly capable women say things like, I tried it, but I didn't really get it. Or, I felt like I was wasting time instead of saving time. Or, it gave me so much, I was completely overwhelmed and had no idea what to do with the information that it gave me. And every time I want to say lovingly, you weren't using it wrong, Mama. You were just expecting too much from the first interaction. We don't open a notebook and expect it to manage our lives. We don't open a calculator and expect it to think for us. ChatGPT is the same way. It's a thinking partner, not a miracle worker. And once you've treated it that way, everything shifts. So let's break this down in a way that actually works. Step 1, stop trying to sound smart. This might be the biggest blocker, especially with smart, intelligent, and very capable women like we are. You don't need polished prompts. You don't need AI language. You don't need to explain things perfectly. Some of the best prompts sound like, I'm overwhelmed and I don't know where to start in, and you explain what that thing is. This is messy. Can you help me organize it? Here is how I'm thinking, and you add that information. And here's another one. I need help thinking through this. And then you just word vomit all the things you're thinking about. I promise you, the AI can handle it. And oftentimes it handles it better than us. If you can say it in your head at 9:30 p.m. while brushing your teeth, you can say it to ChatGPT. Literally say it. You can type it in, or you can say it in the tool. Okay, step 2. Use ChatGPT at work. the normal way. Let's talk work first because this is where most people overthink everything the most. ChatGPT is great for drafting emails, organizing ideas, preparing for meetings, summarizing thoughts. It is not there to replace your expertise. That is so important. Examples that actually work. Help me outline talking points for this meeting. Rewrite the email so it sounds clearer and less reactive, and sometimes less aggressive. Summarize this idea so I can explain it to leadership. You're not cheating. I struggled with this for a minute. And I'm going to say a minute because I got over it really quickly. You're not cheating by using AI. You are conserving energy. You are conserving mental load, and you are being efficient and effective in your job. So you're conserving all of this energy, and energy is a finite resource. So use the AI. Step 3. Use ChatGPT at home without guilt. This part matters more than we admit. Using AI at home is not lazy. It's not outsourcing parenting, and it's definitely not a moral failure. ChatGPT can help with meal ideas, weekend planning, routines, talking through decisions. I've asked things like, help me plan a realistic weekend with my kids and errands. And I gave it something like, here's the weather for the weekend. I've also said, give me dinner ideas that don't require a new grocery trip. Here's what's in my cabinet. I've also asked ChatGPT things like, help me with my son who had some speech issues. He was late to speaking. And I wanted to do things with him that will see if we can unlock his voice. And ChatGPT gave me those things. For my oldest son, he's in academically gifted class and he's been struggling a little bit this year in this last year of elementary school. I've asked AI for some assistance and I ended up using AI to create 2 websites for him without coding, mama. Took me about an hour to do. This is what I wanted to do to help my son achieve this in his word studies and his reading studies. Build this site. Here are the outlines of things I want to see. And boom, the website was done. Same thing with math. I want to help him get faster when he's doing math. They call it 5-minute frenzies, where they do all their math facts from 1 to 12, and they see how much they can they see how much they can complete in the 5 minutes. This website helps time him. I did it in 30 minutes. I mean, it was amazing. So these are the things that AI can help you do. If it helps you show up calmer, more present, and less exhausted, then it's working. Step 4, let it be a draft, not a directive. This is key. ChatGPT first answer is almost never the final answer, and that's okay. You can edit it, ignore parts of it, ask it to try again. You are always in control. I've never had a prompt that I use that I didn't manipulate the output to my voice. As much as Chat and Claude and Perplexity knows about me right now, even Copilot, as much as those tools know about me, I am still editing so it fits my voice and I remove even some of the fluff that it gives me, but it reduces my mental load. So I am always in control, and I tell you the same thing. You are always in control. Helpful beats perfect. Clarity beats complexity. Step 5. Use ChatGPT to reduce thinking, not add to it. If using ChatGPT makes you feel more overwhelmed, more behind, more pressured, pause. The goal is not optimization. The goal is relief. ChatGPT should lighten your mental load, not become another thing to manage. Here's your simple action step after this episode. The next time you feel stuck at work or at home, open your favorite AI tool, whether it's ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini, and ask the question exactly as it's forming in your head. No editing, no overthinking, just ask. And if you want examples, practice prompts, and support from others learning at a realistic pace, I'd love to have you inside my AI Confidence Playground. The link is in the show notes. Thank you so much for spending time with me on AI for Working Moms. If today's episode helped you see AI a little differently or gave you one idea you could actually use, take a moment to subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. It helps more people find the show and get the support they need. And if you like a place to actually practice what we talk about here, I want to invite you into the AI Confidence Playground. It's a free community where people come, build real confidence using AI through hands-on practice, simple explanations, and shared learning. You'll find the link in the show notes. And remember, you don't have to do everything, and you don't have to do it all at once. You can excel professionally without sacrificing your family on the altar of success. I'll meet you in the next episode. Until then, choose harmony over hustle and trust yourself every step of the way.